Our team talk today, this week, is about finding meaning and choosing your attitude. So let's start with this quote. Everything can be taken up from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude to any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. The ability to find meaning in the most difficult times, even in times of injustice or extreme stress, is perhaps one of the most important skills we can develop in life. So, Viktor Frankl's book, The Man's Search for Meaning. Has anybody read that book? The Man's Search for Meaning. And it provides the most compelling account of somebody experiencing exactly that and persevering through the unimaginable. So, Dr. Frankl was a survivor who was imprisoned in multiple concentration camps in World War II, including Auschwitz, where an estimated 1.1 million human beings were senselessly killed. So, April 2020, last month, marks 75 years since Viktor Frankl was liberated, and everything was taken from him, including his parents, his brother, and his wife, who was pregnant with their child. Being a Holocaust survivor is an agony and a level of suffering beyond what most of us would ever imagine. Despite this pain and suffering he was subject to, Dr. Frankl's creativity and sense of humor persevered, and he deeply believed that although as humans we cannot avoid suffering, we can choose how we respond to it. And we can choose our attitude through it, which is unbelievable, right? All that he went through and he still believed exactly that. So this is the essence of his school of psychology called logotherapy, which one of the driving forces behind it is of our human existence is meaning. So we can choose to view any experience with a higher meaning and move forward from it with renewed purpose. So I recommend reading his book. It's amazing, and we'll finish with this quote from him. And he says, "Forces beyond your control can take away everything you possess, except one thing: your freedom to choose how you will respond to the situation." And I feel that's so relevant right now. We all experiencing challenging times right now, and we can choose how we respond to it. We have a choice with how we respond to these things. And for me, it's almost like a sparring round in my head. It's like one of them is fighting for that positivity, and the other one is fighting for the negative, and saying negative things in my mind over and over again. And I suppose it's just part of being a human that we all experience those negative emotions. It's how you can train your mind not to hold on to them and to feed your mind with more positivity than that negative voice inside your mind. So I thought it was a good relevant team talk right now. And those are some of the words from Tony Robbins, which is someone that I really learned a lot from. And yeah, hopefully you take one thing away from that team talk, how you can choose how you respond to things. It could be in the little moments, or it could be what we're going through right now as a whole with the coronavirus, how you can choose how you react and choose how you respond to things, okay? So, let's give a round of applause to Rochelle for her first class tonight. Let's give it up for Rochelle. I'll give you a little spotlight, Rochelle. Give her a round of applause.